Hello, everyone. Uh, Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Keep It 100. Today's topic is very personal for me and Pops, and also probably personal for you. Without further ado, let me introduce myself. My name is Mark Beecham,
My name is Houston Hackney.
and today's topic, as we sent out this week, is about high blood pressure. Pops did research. I did some research, but it's personal because we both have high blood pressure. A lot of people don't like to drink water, but water is essential. Like we need water. The water helps fit out the blood through our arteries. It helps the brain tissue. Water helps our skin. Like water really plays a part of lowering our blood pressure. But enough of me talking. Pops, as far as like these topics, and this is very close to our heart. Could you enlighten them and me on some things we found out?
Oh yeah, like you were saying about water, that's very important. That's 70-something% of our body is made up of water and everything. And we body needs that, and plus it helps to take the salt and everything out of our bodies and everything when we urinate and everything like that. But I'd also found out, there was other things that we can do besides foods. Like we'll get into those foods and everything like that, because I know people want to know what type
What's
of
the
foods
food?
will really work.
Right.
But there's also three things that you can do that doesn't even deal with food that you can do, and I wrote them down or whatever.
Right.
And matter of fact, one of them was like I said, take like a deep breath. All right, and you hold it for 2 seconds, but you get it from your core. You hold it for 2 seconds, let it out slowly.
I can feel it in my head too. I feel lightheaded too when I go.
Okay, and another one was relaxation or whatever like that. But there's another one here. It says to it's unbelievable, but take a warm shower or bath. They said, do this for 20 minutes or whatever. You take that bath or whatever like that, and you just relax in there or whatever, and that's supposed to help the I don't know how it works now, but it's supposed to.
And that goes back to water, man. It goes back to water. Like we find this stuff up about water that you see the look on my face when you say take a shower. I might go run all the water out.
Cold shower bath.
Cold shower bath. And I can believe that because the cold shower shock the mess out of you when you get to the shower. It do shock you, your blood. I can see it dropping. Some of these things that my doctor told me, he said, as a culture, we eat a lot of baggage food.
Processed food.
Processed food. I said baggage. I said it again. I'm sorry. But processed food. I want to say baggage food so bad, but Pops, he enlightened me. We eat a lot of processed food, and then when you look, turn it around and see the salt, the content, the sodium. But here's the kicker. Guess what else can raise your blood pressure? Sugar. Sugar. Look it up yourself. Sugar can raise the blood pressure. Because I was cutting back when I went to go see my doctor. Shout out to my doctor. I ain't going to say his name, but he told me, he said, would you rather hear what I need to tell you, or do you want to hear what you want to hear? So he kept it real and just told me, man, as a culture, this is what we do, man. And you don't think, but sugar does, though. Like sugar does raise your blood pressure. Now here's some things that can help. Cucumbers. A lot of people don't like cucumbers. When you eat fresh cucumbers, they refreshing though.
Yeah.
They taste pretty good. A lot of people eat them in a salad. Now a lot of people are starting to mix cucumbers. It was a recipe. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Tasha. I said Tony. I'm sorry, baby. Shout out to Tasha. She gave me a sip of her mixture she mixed. She mixed ginger, beets, greens, and cucumbers with water. It was good. Pops, is there anything that you might want to tell?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna tell you one a simple one. Apple cider vinegar you can use, mix it with water, and lemons. Lemon juice, with lemon water, lemon and water. Oh man, that'll bring it down. actually that's good for a whole lot of other things.
Well, pops, I know you drink it. Like how does your body feel like after you take? Because you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So how like is your body
Well,
refreshed?
actually, the doctor told me, all the things that he said I had, it start to reverse everything. He said it's starting to reverse, and that's because of all the stuff like that. And then not only with the apple cider vinegar, it also helps you to lose weight and everything. I mean, apple cider vinegar and that lemon juice with a lemon that you put in the water like that, it does miracles for your body or whatever.
And there's some people I know from Jamaica. Shout out to Tony Ann and I'm sorry, I done messed up the names, man. But the Alexanders, I'll say that. Betty Alexander. Shout out to Betty Alexander and Tony Ann. They got a thing where they mix, they cook carrots with beets, carrot juice.
Yeah.
Right? And it had, I believe they put canned milk and beets, and they cooked the beets and the carrots, and they blended together. And Tony Ann had brought it in. You might have seen it on the post. But that was good. Carrots is good for you. Now, here's another thing you might not want to touch. Let's talk about carrots. What you think about that?
Carrots are good for you, man. Carrots are good for you in a whole lot of other ways, for other different things or whatever like that. Most of your vegetables are good, especially green leafy vegetables. They're excellent, for kidneys and all kind of stuff that's going on, and everything. High blood pressure, diabetes, everything.
Well, what about that mix you was doing, Pops, with the greens that we talked about?
What was just something that okra plays a very important part in all that stuff. And, I myself, I don't like all the sliminess from the okra. But a friend of mine, she showed me a way to, was telling me about how to take, like, greens or kale greens, whatever you want to make, and put the okra in them or whatever.
Okay.
But as we discovered, like the sliminess, also, we went online, and when it can cooked out, you said by putting in vinegar.
Right.
But what I did, I put it in apple cider vinegar because I like apple cider. I use that, and it made. Mark, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know where the slime went, but it was gone, man. I mean, it actually took it out of there. And then what I did, I let them soak the okra. I let it soak in apple cider vinegar for like 20 minutes or so. To a half an hour. I took that out, left the juice there, took that out, and when I was cooking my greens or kale or whatever, I waited till they were almost done. Then I threw the okra in on top of that, right? And mixed it all together like that, and let it cook together with it and everything like that. And like when it came out.
Is there any natural herbs you put with that, Pops, or you just mixed it?
Yeah.
Did you put garlic?
I put garlic in it, turmeric. Turmeric's a wonderful thing for a whole lot of things, Turmeric, I put in it, a little bit of black pepper and everything, because that helps with the turmeric, black pepper and everything. But a lot of people don't realize that, but there's other substance you have to put with turmeric to really get it into your system.
Okay, so it's just not plain turmeric. You also have to have other natural.
Yeah, because it has to be heat to it also, like that. See, a lot of people don't do that with the turmeric.
I didn't do that.
They're trying to mix it with cold stuff and this
That's
and that.
What I did.
It going, but if you notice, it won't really separate like it should.
Yeah, like it should.
Yeah, but when you even when you put it in hot stuff, it still, it separates, but it takes its time, like everything like that.
Do you eat garlic, Pops?
That's why I said I put garlic.
I'm talking no, just regular garlic. Have you?
Well, I don't just eat garlic just to be eating it like that. But I take it and put it in everything that I eat. Even in my eggs in the morning when I make omelets, whatever, I put garlic in it.
Okay.
Or whatever like that.
And see, when I was eating garlic, I barely got sick.
Garlic is good for that.
Your immune system, man, you barely get sick. Then when I stopped taking it, then I started catching colds and stuff like that. But when I was taking it with the honey, then I learned that if you eat lemon, it takes away that garlic smell. Yeah. Right? Now here's another kicker: celery.
Oh yeah.
Celery.
Definitely.
A lot of people eat it with chicken, but did you know if you eat 3 or 4 stalks, look it up. If you eat 3 or 4 stalks of celery, it takes your blood pressure down within a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
celery's good. Like I said, I didn't eat it outside of chicken because that was the thing. We would be out the bar. Sometimes they would serve celery and chicken because of the grease order. But celery's good with a little bit of French dip. That's a little bit of French dip, and you can eat a whole set with that. But if you eat too much celery, it can drop your blood pressure too low.
Too low, yeah.
If you do too much, pops, it's like this thing as far as blood pressure and trying to maintain it. Is there anything or any advice that you can give the viewers and also me about staying on a plan that helps because it benefits you?
Yeah, not only, like I said, you gotta watch your diet and
Mm-hmm.
different things like that. A lot of green vegetables and everything, leafy
Mhm.
vegetables and everything. And mushrooms is a good one too, or whatever. A
Love
lot of
mushrooms.
people don't realize that, but mushrooms, especially the darker ones or whatever like that, they're excellent for you like that. But really, all that stuff combined, you need another thing to go along with that, and that's exercise. Now, that's what a lot of people leave out. They don't want to exercise, but that is essential. You have to work out.
You gotta like I.
And, but the bad thing about that is now the workout thing. You would think okay, workouts. Now how many do we like to mess with the weights or whatever. They told me weights ain't the right way to go for it.
Cardio.
Is because they want you to walk. Do some walking, yoga, stuff like that. But I guess the weightlifting they claim is too strenuous. It makes your blood pressure go up
because you push it. I can see that though.
Yeah,
because you do when you get under the
right.
You do. I told you I'm learning myself, man. Like I said, there's things that when you do research you can't find it all. But you know how they say another set of eyes is better when you got another set of eyes helping you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's things that I'm learning from Pops that I didn't know. So, hey, we don't want to keep you too long, but you know how they say, study long, study wrong, man. But we made it short and sweet and got straight to the point. Again, I would like to say, if you've been watching, now we started the TV series, Hidden Lives of Love. Shout out to everybody that played the part, possibly playing the part. And Hidden Lives of Love it's like a hood romance, but it's really a romance for everybody. But the reason why I said a hood romance because a lot of people think that you can't have genuine love inside of the urban community. You know what I mean? Like you really can't, but we really do have genuine love. So you'll see Pops on there, Cousin Tone's in there, Cousin Tone Crosby, Anthony Saunders, Nardo Graciano, Darnell Hopkins, and we still got more people to come. We'll be airing Hidden Lives of Love next Sunday around this time. Like I said, you'll see Pops in there. You'll see Uncle D. It's a whole lot of people you'll see. And I wanted to say from the heart, thank everybody for tuning in and supporting us in this movie. Is there anything you want to say, Pop?
No, not at all. But
Pops keep it going. He keep it solid.
You know.
Pops keep it solid. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Be easy.
All right. Peace out.